Hey, oh, tidy. Yeah, let me fix that. My bot doesn't even see the stream yet, so we're good. Tidy. All right, now try. Now try. Should work now. Salt Fanatic, welcome to the party. Zaretta, welcome to the party. Thank you for being amazing, Zaretta. I appreciate you. I want to play more God of War. I'm gonna wait until Kim is available for that. But I really wanna play God of War off stream. What? Damn it! I really want to play God of War off stream because I want to show Kim the whole experience and like talk with her through it. But I also don't want to deprive you guys of talking with Kim. Like I want two things that are conflicting, but both of them are very high priority to me. More high priority is honestly the communication. I want Kim to be able to talk to you guys first and foremost. But oh, so no. We like talking with Kim. Mother of scrap. Whoa, there we go. Damn, you're at 78,000. Woo! You are the scrap queen. That's absolutely accurate. Absolutely. I love how you just have enough to just like, oh, got bread. You want a battle pass? Well, yeah. Don't spend it all in one place. Use enough for 2 battle passes. Oh, fun. You want yourself a merch item? Here you go. Don't worry about it. Don't spend it all in one place. I love it. Okay, so today we're going to I need to do a couple of things. I need to clean up the island, and we're gonna try to do this quickly because I do want to get into Metroid for at least an hour and a half or two. Because I have to go at like 5:10 ish. Yeah. He has told me that he wants to play Overwatch at some point. I would love to play with you guys when he plays Overwatch. That would be so cool. Oh my god. Right, let's also get the these up and running. Beautiful. Ah, it's got bread. Oh my god. Were your ears burning? We were talking about you. All right, let's see. Am I live? I am live. There we go. Cool. 60%, 70%. So we're gonna plug this one in. I almost dropped my PlayStation controller. Everyone's saying, oh, the PlayStation is going to be rendered obsolete because all their games are not exclusive anymore. Sure, maybe, but I still like playing on the PlayStation. Bats or lashes at love. We weren't talking to you at all. Oh. I gave it away immediately. I'm sorry. This is one of the things that I both love and hate about myself, and also that one of the things that I think Kim likes but also is frustrated by. I have no ability to keep a secret. I have zero ability to be subtle. Like if something comes into my head, I blurt it out. So what that means is that there, like, if she wants to know, did you fart while we were in the elevator? Yes. Or it won't even go that far. Someone will start going, and I'll just be like, it was me. I'm sorry. Or I'll just start giggling and she'll be like, oh my god, did you fart? Yeah. But also I'll just like see her, I'll be like, and she's like, are you planning a surprise party? I'm like, no, what? How do you know? Stop. Also with One Piece, same thing. I have no ability to, like, I just passed, I think, episode, I want to say 64 or 65. I just met a big whale. But yeah, so put this over here because we're not going to be using it just yet. I do need to go out to the kitchen. Let's clean up real quick. I think I passed you One Piece. That's true. You have, and you're probably going to keep the whale. I see. Yep. Crocus, the old man. I actually saw a short of him not too long ago where it was like a bunch of different angles, and he's like, don't you haven't you ever heard of a recurring bit?
I don't know. I'll be honest. All of this seems like filler. The only thing that mattered, and the link you sent me, I haven't looked at it yet, but I do want to watch that at some point. I want to watch it up to where I'm at least, because I feel like the entirety of those 2 episodes could have been cut and nothing would have changed. Yeah, there's some characters that were introduced, but I don't like they had no character. They were just there's 2 characters who were in the whale who reminded me of Team Rocket. In fact, I actually thought that the girl was voiced by Team Rocket, was voiced by the same voice actor for Jessie. So I looked her up and I looked up the voice actor. She's not, but I also saw that she has a much bigger role later on. I didn't see what it was. I just saw that it was like pages and pages and pages. I was like, oh Jesus Christ, this random ass character. We're not gonna go into that though. I didn't see any details. I just know that she's not voiced by Jessie. I thought she was voiced by Jessie. Whatever. Let's do this. Let's go to the room cam. Kitchen cam. Kitchen. All right, let's go over there. For those of you in YouTube, I won't be able to respond just yet. I won't see your chat, but I will see. Hello, I Tom. All right, so we're gonna be cleaning up. Also, Drunky, I need you to poke Kim. She needs to read my message. Okay, she's at work today, and I'll tell her when I go see her after work. I'm gonna pick her up from work today. She works until 6. I'm going to be going over to her work, picking her up, and then going over to her house afterwards. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to clean up here, because if we end up coming back here, I want to make sure that this place doesn't make her go, ah, Danny, why are you so filthy? And yeah, that's exactly. Torrigan, welcome to the party. How are you doing? Merrick, welcome to the party. How are you doing? Good to see you. How's my audio, by the way? Am I overly loud, or is everything okay? Whew. Ooh, that worked. All right, let's put you guys in the pantry because your mint's not whatever isn't mint. I was got a bunch of stuff at. Oh, it didn't follow me. Hang on. You can follow me now? There you go. Yeah. But yeah, we had a garage sale at Universal the other day where basically a lot of the stuff from HHN and a lot of other stuff that we haven't been able to sell for a while was sold for like upwards of 80% discount in the back of the house. A lot of things were, there was a reason why they weren't sold. But there was also, do I see a hickey on you? Do you? Cool. No, I got interested with a vacuum cleaner earlier. I was like, how does this work? Anyway, what do you call it? So the 80% off discounts for most things. Some things they were literally giving them away. One of the things that they were giving away were Megan Head popcorn buckets. And they were like holding them out to people on the way in. Do you want one of these? You can have one. Here, take it, free. And I said, yeah, how many can I take? And they were like, you want more than one? Bet. And they said, okay, do you want a box? A box holds 6. I was like, yeah, sure. Or however many I can hold. They were like, how many can hold? Okay. How about 2? I was like, sure. They're like, how about 4? I was like, can I hold them? They said, yeah, we'll give you a dolly. I was like, oh, cool. How many can a dolly hold? 6. 6 boxes. Okay, sure. I'll take 6 boxes. I have 6 boxes of Megan Head popcorn buckets right now. If anybody wants them, I'm going to be doing raffles at some point, potentially, or if people just want them for free, I can't sell them and I don't want to sell them. I might make it a scrap thing where people can get a free Megan Head bucket for like 10,000 scraps so that I can pay for the postage. Universal swag? Yes. I'll show you some more stuff. I need to steer clear of those vicious vacuum cleaners. Exactly. Thank you. What's a Megan Head? I'll show you. I will show you. I also got one of these, which is fun. This is not one of the items that was on sale. I just got it because I thought it was cute. Use it for me and Kimmy. Kimmy. Is this magnetic? No, it's not. Okay. Better together! I got a bunch of stuff. Let's just move a lot of this stuff out of the way first, because it's not really relevant. It's just mail, and I never read mail, sadly. Actually, it's open enrollment for insurance. I could put Kim on my insurance, get her a little bit better insurance than what she's already got. Actually, no, she has pretty good insurance. It's just I don't know how it works. Oh, it's still not following me. Damn it. Ugh. Is it not following me? Are you not following me? Okay, now you're following me. Alright. My headset's also beeping out and telling me, oh, you need to charge me up. I got medicine. My doctor gave me a bunch of ibuprofen for like samples. See, just free samples of ibuprofen because I had a pain in my wrist. And she's like, all right, bet. I'm gonna get rid of this box of orange chicken because I've already proven to Kim that it's the best orange chicken. She had it yesterday and she said, oh my god, this is the best orange chicken I've ever had, and we are getting it next time we go to Costco. I was like, fucking yes. I mean, I'm down. I'm here for it. I also need to get Pinch a Penny to come and I kind of want to go check on my pool. I'm not going to do it right now, but I would like to. I need to check the chlorination, check the acidity, and then put in one of my big chlorine tablets because I do want to have people go in there at some point, and I haven't had a guy come clean the pool in a little while. So that might be something to do. This is trash. Cool. And this is still useful.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell.
Why does it keep losing me? I was dancing and you guys, I don't know if you could see me. All right, let's show some of the stuff that we got from Universal. Can I have your nightlight and rev? Oh, the frame. Like, I like that colorful nightlight. Oh, the one over here? It's actually not a nightlight. Let me show you. Is it this? I actually have these all around my house. I have like 4 of them. They're a combination of a couple different things. Can you guys hear me over the music, by the way? Maybe not. I'm still gonna show you. Why you clearing? I did, didn't I? I'm good like that. So this thing is a sort of it's an emergency multi-purpose thing. Normal plug it into the wall. The music is a bit loud, but we can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. I turned it up before because it was too soft and people could hear it, so here we go. A little better. But yeah, this is a multi-purpose thing. You plug it into the wall, and it's basically like a little nightlight. It doesn't really provide much light. It's more of a glorified. You know, have you ever seen one of those things in like a house is for sale? You can see these little things in all the outlets to show that yes, that outlet works, so to speak. So that's kind of like that, and it has color, so you can see your way through at night. Like in the dark, you can see where the wall is. That's basically it. Like, it's not really going to illuminate much. Secondly, it has these buttons on the side that allow it to be a flashlight, or a more broad flashlight is more like a lantern in the dark. And it has a little motion sensor thing, so it only turns on when it's when there's motion, and you can see the light illuminating. And it also has a plug where you can plug. It's a power bank. You can plug in, you know, devices. So it's really useful. Yeah, very useful. I heard the multi-purpose thing, but what are the purposes? Exactly. I've said multi-purpose like 10 times. Well, like, don't hit your foot over here. Exactly. So to don't hit your foot over here, it's always, if you always have it plugged in, it's always topped up with battery. It's got, let's see, 9 watts. Oh, 500 milliamp hours. 500 milliamp hours. So it's a relatively small, it's a very small power charge. Like, it's probably going to only give you 30% of your battery on your phone. But, I mean, in a pinch, that's enough. Very useful for electric outages. Let's go back over there, and I want to show you a few things, and then we'll get back and play Metroid. I do also want to upload a video. I'm relatively caught up on my voices, so I'm not super worried about getting the voices done immediately, but I would like to do them before next week. So I do want to do some at some point, but I don't necessarily have to do them now. Attention, oh, exactly. We have a nightlight, flashlight, power bank, and emergency hand grenade. Yeah. It's a lithium ion, so you'd have to do a little bit of work to make it explosive, but you could. All right. So, first things I grabbed were some Dark Universe themed blankets. These are fleece blankets. They're very, very soft. I absolutely love them. No, it's a towel. Okay, that's honestly even better. I have plenty of blankets. I don't have that many towels, so these will be towels for the pool. Nice. I got 2 of them. One for me and one for Kim, but now that I know they're towels, they're probably not, I don't think Kim's gonna want them. I got a my house in Harry Potter. I got a pennant, so I can wave a pennant for my house of Slytherin. Not many people know this, but I am a Slitherpuff. So I'm a Hufflepuff Slytherin, which is an odd combination, but it's basically anybody who's a form of entertainer or actor, or someone who likes to make people happy, but also is very driven to do that. Like, that's their goal in life, is to succeed in being a very successful happy maker. They're going to be a Slitherpuff, because Slytherin means that you're very much driven and ambitious. You want to achieve things. You're very driven by progress and your own capabilities, your own achievements. But you're also Hufflepuff. I want to build a community. I want to make people happy. I want people to enjoy themselves in life. So, Slitherpuff. I don't have a Hufflepuff thing, but I got a Slytherin. For next Halloween, rawr.
Pull the lever,
Actually, a lot of these things. See how dedicated I am? A lot of these things I'm actually not going to keep myself. I'm going to be giving them to friends, family for Christmas and stuff like that. Because, also, this is for Kim, but don't tell her about it. She loves chain chomps. She likes bombs better, but she loves chain chomps. So I got her a little chain chomp. But a lot of these things I don't want to keep for myself because I'm a hoarder. I have too much. This is one of those throw catch ball things, but it's a comet from the Stardust Racer ride. So that's cool. It's a cool thing from Epic. Cool is a manner of speaking. This is a Terrifier sweater. It's from the Terrifier movie. Movies. It doesn't feel that great. It feels very plasticky, but like, it's not really supposed to feel amazing. I think. I don't know. He's a killer clown. Like, what are you gonna do? I got a couple other shirts in here. I'm not gonna show everything. A couple of mugs. What is this? Oh, this is a. Yeah, I got a couple of little like ashtray dishes, like things to put a mug in. Because we're gonna be focusing on getting some coffee maker stuff going on here pretty soon. I'm very excited about that. Got a cold brew coffee maker, so that's cool. And then these. I got these two. Got a Fallout. Is it broken? No. Okay, that's just a strap. Fallout and HHN, like poster things. They're made of cardboard. They're not likely to fold easy. All of these are either going to be given away or raffled because I do not need extra crap. And yeah, Kim wouldn't be happy if I got all these for myself because I already have so much crap. And then the other stuff is other stuff. And a lot of this, like I said, one of the best things about Universal is around Christmas time, you get a massive 50% discount off of anything in the park. This was all 80% off because they were just trying to get rid of stuff. Another handball thing. This one's meant to be basically on the Universal orb, the Universal Earth thing. This is a popcorn bucket. It's a time turner. Does it turn? Hang on. It doesn't turn all that much. It's probably why it was. Oh, because it's locked. You can unlock it and it can turn. Okay, cool. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. I like that you can like determine that. This is for Kim because she doesn't have one of these. A little soda holder. It's got a strap and everything. You can put your soda cup in here and you can hold it. And it's toothless. From How to Train Your Dragon. Got a thing for a local friend named Rafi. I got a present for them. Very cool. And I got a couple of mugs for me and Kim. And I got about 6 of them because the 4 of them I'm going to raffle off because they're actually kind of cool. They're Mario based. That's it. That's all my crap. And all of this amounted to about $400 worth of stuff, and I paid about $60. So that was pretty cool. All right, we did pretty good cleaning. I'm gonna take this off because it's giving me anxiety. It's gonna fall. I'm gonna break it. Not bad. 3 turns, please. We want to save a hit. I need that giant box of coffee you have, Jordy. Yes. It's a bit old. It's a little expired. So here's the funny thing. It said I read about this. The coffee doesn't really expire if it's properly sealed, especially those little K cups. As long as the seal isn't broken, it's fine to drink. But it is like 4 years past its expiration. So or no, 2 years. It's 2 years past its expiration, but still, like, I got some new coffee. I got some Dunkin' and some Donut Shop coffee that Kim really recommended. That's coming in. That's gonna be good. And we got a Keurig K Brew Plus Chill device that can make cold brew, which I want to try because she's given me some cold brew from Dunkin' a few times. It's been very delicious. I'm not a coffee guy, but she can make me into a coffee guy. Might have lost taste, but shouldn't cause harm. Give it a try. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. That's why I'm not gonna throw it away. I kind of want, once I have the device, because we're also making an unboxing video over at Kim's house. We're unboxing this Keurig K Brew Plus Chill and giving it a try. Callie Sharkey, how are you doing? It's good to see you. How have you been? Can we get Aridity? Hi Aridity. Hi Mecca. Hi Pun. Hi Callie. We definitely need to try that coffee. Can we give a shout out? Oh, you already did. Beautiful. Callie Sharkey is absolutely amazing, guys. If you haven't already, check out Callie Sharkey, a kaiju sized purple shark. I don't think they eat their viewers anymore. Every now and again, a little nibble. What's a nibble between friends, right? Look at the roll. Yes, you never have. Okay. All right. Any more? Nibbles on the air. Exactly. What's a nibble between friends? If you're not nibbling your friends, are you really friends? Come on. Right? Yeah. Mecca, here, you know what? Come on, Mecca, you can't do that. You can't leave yourself out of the fun. Mecca's also an absolutely amazing streamer. You know him, you love him. You're in the walls. Mecca's in the walls. And if you don't go visit Mecca and their stream, they're gonna come infest your walls and throw popcorn at you from the vents. Toxic nibbles drinking. Okay. Well, I guess I guess what's a nibble between friends? Ooh. I can't find my GameCube. I don't know where it is. I don't know where my GameCube got off to. It was in a bag. I remember distinctly it was in a Publix bag, and I found it. I was like, hey, look, my GameCube, and now I can't find it anymore. Free popcorn, exactly. So what you're saying is free popcorn. Yep. Yeah. So you can also get that free popcorn if you go and check out Mecca's. There you go. Easy. And also, if you go over there and type in !drunky_ref, you get 10% off a free follow over at Mecca's channel. GameCube is so 2005. It's time for the GameCube. I get it. Did you see someone took a Steam what is it called? It's not a Steam Deck, it's a Steam PC, Steam console, whatever. And they took it and they put the head of Kingpin right in the middle, and it looked like his character model from the movie. It was hilarious. The Steam machine. I don't know enough about it. Let's take a look at it.
No. Wait.
Let's go over here and do. Let's take a look at it. I want to pull it up real quick. Pull it up on the big screen, Jamie. Okay. Steam machine. Six times the horsepower of the Steam Deck. Well, it ought to have it because the Steam Deck is mobile. But let's change over to this. Your game's on the big screen. I mean, that's kind of okay. Steam library in more places. I've been recently playing Hades on the Steam Deck, and I actually really enjoy it. It's very, very fun to play. Okay. It's Cuphead. It took me a second to remember what that was. All right, small form factor, Steam OS, optimized for gaming, fast, super suspend, resume. I want to see the specs. Cool and quiet. Okay. IO for days. Ready for all peripherals. It can handle up to a gig Ethernet. DisplayPort. It's got DisplayPort and HDMI 2.0, a single USB-C and 4 USB-A ports. Okay, so you can have a couple of different things in it. I wonder if you could have, I mean, you could plug it into a capture card and use that as essentially a console. Essentially what they're doing is they're making a Steam console. It's a PC, but effectively it's acting like a console. Here for free popcorn. There you go. Frame drop alert. Oh, we're dropping frames. Oh. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. We shouldn't be dropping frames anymore. Oh, no. 3045. Yeah, 3045. We dropped 3,000 frames over the course of a couple minutes. Jesus Christ. LED strip, that's kind of cool, but like it's not really I guess it's kind of quality of life. Okay, so tell me about this. It runs Steam OS, Steam Machine verified. We're expanding our verified program to the rating Steam Machine, and it's a PC. Is optimized again. You still your PC. Install your own apps or even other operating system. Okay, I mean, as long as I can do things on it like stream. Can I stream on it? Can I stream on it? Great for streaming. It says great. Oh, but streaming to other devices. Okay, easily install stream to your Stream Deck, Steam Frame, or any other device running Steam or Steam Link. So this is not gonna be like a streaming computer. This is definitely a console. Made for Steam controller. Okay, well that's good because honestly, it would be kind of cool to get Kim this because she like she's not a mouse and keyboard gamer. She's a controller gamer. So like some of the games that we play that involve mouse and keyboard, I mean, she can do it. She's definitely adept at it. It's just not like her primary. It's like, you know, not her first language kind of deal. If she had the Steam controller, it might make it a little easier to play these games. Look at the happy little controller. Yeah. Look at them. Look, let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Powered by Steam, optimized for gaming. You keep saying that. You keep saying that. Where's the hardware? Okay, here it is. AMD Zen 4. It's the CPU. I don't know what this translates to. 6-core 12T. What does that mean? A processor 6-core 12 thread configuration, Zen 4 architecture. Compares to Intel CPU. How does it compare? More power efficient than comparable Intel CPUs. Okay, so such as an i5 13600. So this is like an i5. If you wanted, okay, it's also Ryzen 7600. I don't know where Ryzen sits on that. I know I have an i9, and I don't know if I think it's an i9 13600K, but it is. A better efficiency and multi-core performance text, video editing, and rendering, while an Intel i7 generation leads to single-core performance for gaming and okay, interesting. All right, so this might actually be something that's pretty good for Kim from a standpoint of both editing, doing art, and gaming. 2.45 gigahertz. It doesn't seem like a lot for a GPU. It's also pretty hot in here. Let me turn this on. 8 cores. So the 8 gig VRAM is actually should be over here because that's part of the GPU, I believe. 16 gig is kind of low. It's not bad. Well, like if this is just meant for gaming, this is definitely gonna be fine. You cannot game and stream with this. This is not a gaming and streaming device. Can't do it. This is good. This is a console. This is a console. I like it's people are saying it's a PC. Sure, you can do more things than like a console could do, but you cannot do what a PC can do with this. This is not this is a small, a pretty powerful but very small and efficient PC. But it's still a PC. It's still a console essentially. Storage. Okay, 2 terabyte. That okay. That's a pretty good SSD, as well as the potentially. Oh, these are 2 models. I thought it had 2 of them. Like I say, this could be your OS SSD, and this could be like your game SSD. But no, it's a Linux PC. Yeah, it's a small Linux PC. Yeah, exactly. It's running the same OS as the Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck. It's not a PC. Well, they're claiming that it is. They're claiming that it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a very good console. This is better than the Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck was more close to a Wii. Sorry, not a Wii. Switch. Jesus Christ. It's more close to a Switch than an Xbox or PC or a PlayStation. But this is closer to like a PlayStation era console. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's bad. Let's see what the price is. What is the price? How expensive are we talking? Software, okay, whatever. It's yeah, of course it's without feet. You're using millimeters, dumbass. I'm just kidding. Okay, it's less than 3 kilograms, which is basically 5 pounds. That's not heavy at all. How much is it? How much is it? How do I buy it? How much is it? Is it not out yet? Steam Deck and Steam Box are PC hardware. You can use them like any other. Yeah, you can use them. Now, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying this is not comparable to a PC tower. Like, this is, it is designed for gaming. You can do other things, but it is designed specifically for gaming. which to be fair, let's just say it, most people with a PC, that's why they have a PC. It's for gaming. There's going to be people who, you know, you can browse the internet, you can watch Netflix, you can watch you know, you can probably, I don't know if you could go to like, you can probably go to social media websites, stuff like that, but for the most part this is designed for gaming. Gaming and yep and we'll have a desktop just like the Steam Deck does, right? And the Steam Deck, but let's be honest, how often are you using the Steam Deck like a Switch versus how often are you using it like a PC? It's a Switch. It's a console. It's designed for that, and it excels at that. It's amazing at that. It can do the other things, but that's like saying that a calculator can also play Tetris, like an old TI-89. Yeah, you could install Tetris software on it, but it wasn't its function, right? You could play those other things. You could install those things on it. You could do those things. It wasn't designed for that. You know, it's like, you know, it's like saying a mirror can be used to line up powder. It can. It's not the purpose, you know? You run tons of Windows software thanks to Proton. I do it with my Steam Deck. I use it like a gaming PC. So what do you use? I'm not saying that you can't do this, and I'm also not saying that you definitely don't. I'm asking genuine curiosity. What kind of things do you use it outside of gaming? Like outside of opening up Steam and playing video games on your Steam Deck, what can you use it for? What do you use it for? That's pretty cool to know. I just honestly, there's a lot of this might be based in ignorance because I've never used it for anything beyond gaming. I also use a PC for computation, and not intended to be used as a PC. They are not intended to be used as a PC for returns PC for computation. True. I think that PCs, like if you have someone who's going to be doing heavy work on a PC, like doing editing, doing heavy work, making art, doing stuff like that, you can do some of that with this, but it's not going to be in the same way that you wouldn't want to do 3D rendering on a PlayStation 2, or sorry, not PlayStation, a PlayStation 5. You also probably wouldn't want to do it like you can use this for it. Just game on it. It may be very important to, and it's very important to call it a PC because it's not quite plug and play as a regular console. True. When you actually, well, I will say they did great with the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck, if you turn on the Steam Deck, it's immediately in your library. Like when I use it, I don't know if you can configure this other ways. When I use it, I open it up, it's in my library, I'm playing games. Like it is as fast, if not faster, than the Switch or the PlayStation. Like if I open the PlayStation, yeah, if I previously had, like, let's say I'm opening it from scratch and I didn't have it in rest mode earlier, it goes to the menu and I have to go through all, you know, navigate through the things. Do I want to play a game? I can press a couple buttons and I'm there, I'm playing the game. In the Steam Deck, absolutely the same. I open it up, I'm in Steam, I click the game, I'm playing it. I think they did an amazing job with that. Hey Chill, how you doing? Good to see you. They don't stop you from using it like a PC, but like it's using it PC, like, but it's intended as a simple gaming device, right? And that's basically where I'm getting at. What I'm trying to say is that my contention, the reason why I'm even arguing this at all, is because they're marketing this as a powerful PC gaming made easy in a small and mighty package. Powerful PC gaming. Yeah, honestly, that's perfectly accurate. That's perfectly accurate what they said. Powerful PC gaming. Because yeah, it is a PC, a gaming PC, but it doesn't have the other capabilities that another gaming PC might have. Like a gaming PC that was marketed as a gaming PC probably is going to have a pretty high processor. It's also gonna be a lot more expensive. I don't know how much this is. If this thing is more than, let's go with $1,200. I'm gonna give it a price range. I'm gonna say $1,200 on the high end of average. Let's say $1,000. If it's $1,000 or between $1,000, give or take 400, that's like my okay range. If it gets up to 1,500 or more, I'm gonna say this is because that's what a PC that can do most of this stuff is. Probably, I might actually be a little biased. Let's actually lower it down a little bit. 800 plus or minus 400. So $1,200 being the highest end of reasonable with this. Copy price. Let's see, how much is it? Okay, they've announced it. They $600. Oh no, that's an estimation. Realistically around $700, $800. That's exactly what I said. Around $700, $800. Boom, nailed it. Okay. Although it's IGN, I don't fucking believe IGN anymore. I haven't cared about them in a long time. PC is more powerful than that thing. And as it should be. Like a PC, if you have a PC, it's basically intended to game, edit, browse the internet, watch things, all these other things. A PC is designed for all these other things. Now the thing is, if you buy a gaming PC that can do all those things and you only ever use it for gaming, then this thing is probably better for you. This thing is the best device for you for gaming on a PC, probably. A lot of people would rather that than build a PC on their own. Well, so then that's the case. That's the question. Are you going to be using a PC for more than gaming? If so, then you probably need a PC. Honestly, for me, I still think from a streaming perspective, from the mind of a streamer who has enough budget to afford this. Let's completely, I'm just going to say it from that perspective. From a mind of a streamer who has enough budget to afford this, I would say you should have a gaming PC that is your editing, rendering, hosting of all your bots and stuff like that, and streaming. And then this as your actual gaming PC where you're gaming. You plug this into the other one with a capture card, and now that is your that's your interaction. Now, question is, can you run other things other than Steam on this? Like on your Steam Deck, could you run BattleNet? If you wanted to. I assume you can, because it is technically a PC. Same thing with this. I assume you can put other apps and stuff on there. It also means you need to tweak the games to run them perfectly. Well, that's the thing, Callie. I believe that because it's a gaming PC, it's going to run them better than Steam Deck. Steam Deck right now, if I open Steam Deck and I try to play some of the games, a lot of the games aren't made to be played with a controller or even a Steam Deck, but they're made to be played with a mouse and keyboard. So if you play this as a PC, it's actually, that's exactly, you do it. Okay, exactly. So you can do that. So you can use it as a does it have an input? Hang on. Does it have an input for audio? Does it have an input for audio? Because if it doesn't, that might be a problem if you want to use a microphone to talk to your friends. Power button LED, USB-C. It doesn't. How do you use this for multiplayer then? Also chill. I love you, my friend. I'm doing fantastic. Got some chores done, haircut done, and now a banana and pear fruit bowl as a reward. Nice. It doesn't support the whole Steam catalog, but if the games are marked as working, they do, and many other without a rating work just as well. And that's the same thing with Steam Deck. The Steam Deck has like there's games that are marked as perfect for the Steam Deck. Then there's games that are marked as it can work, but it's not perfect. Like let's say Gas Station Simulator for me, that's one I've tried. Subnautica is perfect for Steam. Power Wash Simulator, perfect for the Steam Deck, but Gas Station Simulator isn't made for that. So there are times where you're going to be using the mouse portion of the mouse and keyboard, like when you're grabbing items off of the conveyor belt for scanning. That's absolutely something that it is not designed to do. But you can do it. You can still run it. Then there's other games that absolutely will not work on it. So I wonder if it's the same thing for this. Like if you use a mouse and keyboard on this thing, can you use it like a normal gaming PC? I'm using only Linux for 30 years. Valve with Proton made gaming really comfortable. Nice. Okay, cool. Very cool. This PC also means you need to tweak the games to run properly. Those are piles of scrap. Oh my god, you have so much scrap. You can use a controller that will have a mic port. But what if you want to use a mic like this? Like for me, the way that I can talk to people in Overwatch is I have an output cable that goes, a 3.5 millimeter jack that goes from my mixer to as a line out to my other computer, and uses that as a mic in. So that's how the deck can do anything the deck can do. This will do. Anything the Stream Deck can do, this will do. Okay, right. Got it. Steam Deck gets out of the vacuum cleaner and slurps up some bizarre scrap. Oh, Zaretta, you just lost some scrap. Mr. Got Bread coming in here and sucking it up. Lots of USBs. True, it has USBs. Now there is the nature of not having that 3.5 millimeter jack. I will say that is going to be a hindrance for people with certain setups. And there are still microphones that use that as their input output. Let's get this back up. But that's a relatively minor thing. I just think this reminds me of when phones removed the headphone jack. Like my phone doesn't have a headphone jack on it. You have to use the USB-C port to use headphones or Bluetooth headphones. I think that's stupid. I think that like if you remove that hardware, what is the benefit to removing the hardware? Does it mean that you can reclaim some space and now you can put something else there? Maybe then it's valuable. Maybe that is worthwhile. I didn't see that though. As a consumer, all I saw is that you remove something that is a normal feature of comparable items. Why would I be comfortable with that? Yeah. I expect there to be 3.5 to USB converters for mic. That's a good question. Are there 3.5 mm converter USB? All right, USB-C, but this is specifically for iPhone. This would be something. Yeah, maybe this will work, but you don't want to use your USB. Okay, this is a USB-A. Okay, so yeah, that might work. That might work. Okay. I never gave him my pressure strap. I just hoard it. Haha. Harder scrap. Wait, did Got Red gamble it? USBs. There are 3.5 USB. You're right. There are. 3.5 is how I stream audio of my Switch to my PC when I stream, because using HDMI cable has been unreliable. How do you do your video then? How do you get your video? Oh, so you're saying is that you use HDMI's video, but you don't use the HDMI audio as your audio. You have a separate cord for audio. Okay, interesting. I actually almost got one to try and solve my Switch sound issues when it comes to streaming. I've had a lot of. I feel like audio issues are the biggest issues that streamers typically have. At least that's what I've continuously run into. All right, I think we're gonna switch over to Metroid. But this is cool. I am glad that I saw this. If this thing is $600 or to $800, if it's in that range, this actually is a great option for, because one of the issues that Kim has right now is that if she's going to stream, her computer is about as good as my streaming computer, meaning it's not going to be easy to stream and game at the same time. We're also working on our way to getting her stream up and running. I think we're going to Twitch first. We're going to go ahead and start on Twitch, but she is also interested in doing YouTube primarily. We just have to get her YouTube account set up. Using the 3.5 no lag. Okay, that makes so the capture card works. Stream audio but hearing issues with latency issues. I've had that with mine too, where I'll have it from like computer as well. Like HDMI, it'll desynchronize, and I have to kill the window and reopen it to make it work. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. It's announced, but it isn't available yet, right? The Steam machine is not actually a purchasable item just yet, if I understand. Hope the new Steam box becomes a big success. Valve allowed data about actual usage patterns. They should know their target audience. Yeah, no, Valve. I think Steam is one of the best platforms from a software perspective. I think the Steam Deck is good. I don't think it rivals other ones yet. Mostly not just because the library of games is not. It's not like. I don't know. I'm having a hard time voicing this or really articulating it. I think that it doesn't rival them because the games library that you have access to, while vast, not all of them are optimized or usable on the Steam Deck. So you're looking at if I have like 800 games, maybe 80 of them are playable on the Steam Deck. Now, 80 games played on a console is phenomenal. Like especially if they're good and if it can handle them. Like if I can play Cyberpunk on there, if I can play Hades, if I can play Power Wash, if I can play Subnautica, all these games, honestly, a good ass console. But I don't know. Actually, no. I gotta take it back. I think it's an amazing console. It rivals the Switch. It's probably better than the Switch 2, just because the Switch 2 is a copy of Switch 1. I will say the multiplayer, unless I saw some experience with it, the multiplayer seems limited. I don't know if it is. It seems like it would be hard to actually implement multiplayer with this device, but there's probably people out there who do it commonly. So in 2026. Okay. I hope the new Steampunk. Yeah, no, and also, regardless of all that, regardless of my judgments of the device itself, honestly, more competition is always better. More competition for PlayStation, for PCs, for Xbox. I know that PlayStation and Xbox are all but dead at this point because they don't have exclusives anymore. And why would people buy a console if they already have a PC? If you don't have a PC and you only have a console, I can understand why you have a console. If you have a PC and you have a console, eventually it's going to get to the point where you don't need the console, because the PC is going to be, as long as it's capable of running games. And I also need a laptop. Damn it, I need a laptop. I need a laptop for Kim. Other of icons. Hope the Steambox is going to be 26. Hey, Cornelius, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me change this over to. Let me see. Am I on the wrong? He is on. Oh. Work. Hey, there we go. Metroid Prime 3. Hey, we're gonna be doubling the amount of viewers this game has. Cool. You start watching One Piece? I haven't. I kind of want to, but I also want to watch it in its original format first. I think. I just like, I want to get it warts and all, and have my hot takes on how bad this old shit. I'm just kidding. All right, I think we're good. Let's turn this off and get in. So what did we do last time? We got the screw attack. We got the screw attack. We went back to Brio. We also checked out the new ship. We had a couple of batteries. We do need to find more batteries though. We are missing. I commend you. Yeah, Metroid. You've never played any Metroid game? Really? Metroid Prime 4 is going to be coming out in less than a month. It's going to be coming out in about half a month. Hi. Welcome to the party. Good to see you. I thought for some reason it was going to start doing Halo for a second. Alrighty, we are on Norian, I believe. This is us, I want to say. No, Ryan. Because we were looking for, we found a place that we couldn't move a large head. That was like a large statue head. And we needed our ship to be able to pull it. And we don't have the equipment for that. I believe where we are. Probably should have deleted the other save files. No, this is where we are. Yeah. So we came here. We were looking around for, let's see real quick. We were looking around. We can't get in this building yet because this door requires, I think, the seeker missile. We don't have the seeker missile. So we're pretty much everywhere in here. Yeah, there's one or two places that we didn't check out, but we'll be coming back here, so we might as well leave. I think we have to go back to Skytown because we went through Brio pretty good, and we weren't able to do anything. Just enter the ship. We weren't able to do anything there. We were able to do a few things, but we got a couple of, we actually got a lot. We got like, I want to say 12 mission expansions in the last episode. So that was cool. But we got the screw attack and we got, something else. I forget what else we got, but we got something else. And we also finally went to the Vanguard, but we weren't able to get through there because we needed more batteries. So let's go to Elysia. Elijah. I think we're trying to develop a nuke, and in order to make the nuclear components, we need the ship's grapple beam. So we're gonna look for places that we can use a screw attack to ascend where we previously couldn't. And I really want a margarita right now, just because I'm so used to the flavor of it. I'm playing these.
Complain about your balls now! I swear to God!
Zoe! Yo! Welcome to the party. How are you doing? You just saw Iron Mouse. Wait, you met Iron Mouse? I'm just kidding. You just saw Iron Mouse. Cool. Are they streaming? Were they live? What a pre-scene. Yeah. We're trying to develop a nuke. Yes. And we will succeed. We also got the plasma beam a few missions ago. Not last mission, I think. But how are you doing, Zoe? Good to see you. I didn't see what the soundbite was. It was complain about your balls now. I swear to God. Oh yeah. Did you hear it? Did you not hear it? All right. How are you doing, Zoe? What's going on? We need to get together. We need to get together and come up with a time to play Grounded and Battlefield 6. Like, we need to make it happen. I always, you know that now. I've been a little preoccupied recently because we're going to Epcot on. I went ahead and just bit the bullet and got us annual passes. I've been meaning to, and now because of the fact that it's like 5 visits over the course of a year pays for the annual pass. So we're probably gonna go. We've already went last month and we're gonna go this month. So the trend is we're probably gonna be going more times. So I'm just gonna get it. It looks like there's a way. Oh, I don't think I can get through that door yet. We'll see. Woo. Is there a door here? I just want to get through this door. High temperature weapon. Okay, cool. Sweet. I didn't do this before for some reason. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I got lots of time now. Badass. Okay, yeah. Let's yeah, that reminds me. I wrote Zowie about One Piece today, and I wrote the wrong Zowie. Oh, that's awesome. Also want to play Peak at some point with you guys. I want to talk to you about playing Peak with Kim. Maybe getting two of us or 3 of us together and pulling Kim in. But either way, yeah. Let's hit each other up on Discord. I'm gonna reach out to you. I've been so introverted recently. I've been so just like not talking to anybody, and I need to fix that, honestly. Okay, yeah, these phase 1 vibes are. Go. Okay. Is there anything back here? I want them to make it a little bit less clunky to do the scan visor. Also, has anyone seen anything recent about Metroid Prime 4? They're adding in psychic abilities, such as the ability to shoot your beam and then control the beam's trajectory with your mind. Well, I'll give it time to see how that works out. It doesn't sound great immediately, but then again, I don't know. Who knows? Damn it! I shouldn't have done that. I can't write that emote. Okay, it's okay. I gotta occasionally. I gotta get back to this game. I've been playing homemade remaster of it. Oh, interesting. I get you. The DS game's already added psychic stuff. Not a huge fan, but it was okay. Okay, yeah, Ooh. Gondola? Cam service. Oh, okay. Loading screen. Oh man, we were playing God of War, and Kim, every time we went through like a small narrow area, she was like, oh, it's a loading screen. I know a loading screen when I see one. That's a loading screen. She's the DS game's already added psychic stuff. Yeah, I feel like Samus is a character governed by her use of technology. Whoa, fuck. What was that? Where did those come from? I ain't gonna scan them. Have I been in this area yet? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Okay, cool. The world is cool. We ride in a ball and take elevators. Doom! I do. How you doing, man? It is Saturday, and yeah, it's not collab today. I was someone asked me if it was collab today. I did collab today last week. I'm trying to make it a bi-weekly thing because I'm running out of time. Gonna be back in time. Wait, that was a cool little foreshadowing. See the little balls that are multi ball, mech things. It's kind of cool. Get some energy back. Hi. Ooh, I'm sensing a boss fight. Oh, yep. Oh, seeker missile. Okay, cool. We're gonna get the seeker missile here. Oh, he went to hyper. God damn it. You can kill them. It's just harder in their hyper mode. Can I lock on again? That'd be great. Thank you. Okay, he's out. Ah! What are you doing up there? You're bringing on my parade! I hate it! Oh, that was easy. I should have just killed him in the start. Oh well. Okay, there's something I can scan up here. I hear more growling. What are you gargling about over there? I'm speaking their native language. The Rhodian containment unit. Oh, the damn Therons. Not them again. Nuclear substances present. Oh, okay, so this is one of the things we're gonna need to do. Locking mechanisms activated. Simultaneous blast is required. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, this is just a area with cover. Got it. All right, let's. I can't. This is an elevator, but it's not really active yet. Oh, hey. Ooh, damn, that was actually a really cool move. I gotta give you credit, bro. That was cool as hell. That was a cool move. I'll tell our enemies about your ancestors or something. I don't know. I'll tell your ancestors about that. Okay, I wasn't really expecting the ability to blow through that, but I'll take it. Bro, what are you doing? You've seen me like go through like 5 of these. Oh, god damn it. All right, let's. Oh, god damn it. I'll take out your buddy up here. Oh, god damn it. No, 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 stop targeting that. Okay, he tried to use the cool move on me, but oh Jesus Christ, I can't target him. Okay, cool. Finally. Already. Oh man, now you're in hyper mode. Ah! There we go. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh no! I was shooting to get rid of it. I learned how to do that. I'm interrupted now. Bullshit! Bullshit! I uncorrupted myself! Yeah. Where do I continue from? What are we doing here? Okay. Are we just landing, or are we on the gondola, or are we in our fight scene area? Yeah. Okay. At least I'm not going all the way back to the when I last saved. And ooh. Ah! Okay, that's what shot at me. Okay, I thought they were like missile creatures that I could scan. All right. Bastard. Come here, you tasty little unit of Phazon. I am here to take you into my gullet and make you mine. I might use it a little bit more liberally here. Cool. I don't think anything in here I need to scan. Oh, we got him. All right, we got them. No hyper mode shenanigans. I like it. Can't do anything in here. Can't do anything there. This guy's gonna jump out. Hey, buddy. You dead? Cool. Oh, you have a shield and your hyper mode. Can I freeze you when you're in hyper mode? I don't think I can, but... Oh, cool. He's dead. What did you think would happen? Damn it. Okay. Worth it. Damn it. What? Why did I untarget him? That was bullshit. That was bullshit. Why did I untarget him? I can't aim if I'm not targeted. I think he died? No, he's not dead yet. Oh, he hyper moded. God damn it. Did I send him through the barrier? Okay. I want to kill someone while they're hyper moded just to see if it can be done. Knock your bitch ass out of hyper mode. Dag your ass. Here's something. Known fact that all Zowies love One Piece. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm safe. All right, so at the very least, we know that we have to have the seeker missile here pretty soon. What's this? Lift is locked in position. Disable the locking mechanism as a top floor to restore the functionality. Okay. And let's do this stupid thing. Let's record that. For that, we don't need to, but we're gonna do it. And continuing on. Ooh. Ah. I've played enough Half-Life to know a leech when I see one. I know one. Ah! Can I target the one that's closest to me? Thank you. That'd be great. Beautiful. Ooh, all right. Anything on here? Ooh. This is a blastable door. Weakened with age. Okay. Damn it. Boop. You're dead. All right, we're coming back here, I guess. Let me through! Thank you. Okay. What's down here? That seems to be a trap. Security gating is locked, but the nearby control unit interface gathered to the lowest level. Okay, cool. It's not a trap. It's just somewhere I have to go. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the way you get back up here. I have to do this.
Whee! Whee!
I said, wait! Alejandronia! I mean, who does not love One Piece? It's the most successful manga, over 500 copies sold. Yeah, and I would say that any of the flaws that it has, like you said before, are basically flaws that all animes share, especially older things like that. Like one of the things that always bugs me, and honestly, this is just old school writing. This is writing that has always been like this, and hopefully now soon it will change. But like, you come across two people and they're like, oh, I'm gonna say Jesse and James because Team Rocket. Oh, Jesse, it's good that we're here at this time because our plan is now in motion to do this, this, and this. And she's like, James, you're absolutely right. Our plan of doing this, this, and this must succeed. And it's good that we are here exactly at this time. It's like, these two characters know each other. They don't need to say the thing that they both know each other know. Now, yes, it's a vehicle to give that information to the audience, to the listener, to the viewer, because they don't know what their purpose is. But it's so unorganic that it's like, I don't believe these are characters. It takes me out of the thing. However, how are they going to do it in the span of a 5-minute episode? Because it's it might be 25 minutes, but there's really only 5 minutes of content. Everybody knows that. But how are they going to get that information across? It needs some exposition, but I wish there were better ways of doing it. I wish that they had they didn't immediately vomit out the exposition the moment you met them. I wish that they were just characters doing their thing, and they said, Jesse, quiet down. You're going to give away our position. James, I get it. I know. Okay, we're doing my thing. You're doing your thing. Get off my back. You know, like they had that kind of dialogue. And then later on, you could see through their actions what their actual plot was. Or if you couldn't do that, if it was more far reaching and you had to explain something, then have it be where they're talking to the pirates who don't know their thing. Luffy and them are in the same position as us in that they don't know their like goals or their motivations. If there's some reason for them to explain to them, then at that point you have a reason behind it. But you don't always have to. You don't have to show every aspect of somebody's motivation the moment you meet them. You can let that become over time visible. Seems more like all tell. Yeah, showing versus telling. Exactly. On the contrary, if the anime would feature two Germans executing their plan, you would hear 50 minutes of silence. One guy, have it. The other guy, yeah. All right, end of the episode. Well, and that's what I mean. Is like you can show through their actions. You can do that's what storytelling is all about. That's the plot. That's if someone is writing this, they can dictate through the character the actions that they highlight and emphasize to the camera what that person's motivations are. If they show them like sitting behind a corner and loading a gun, you know that they're probably going to either hold someone up or defend themselves or do something that involves violence against someone else or something else. They're also tense. They're also anxious. You don't have to have them say, I'm so tense in this moment. I'm so anxious that this might happen. I'm about to use this gun. All of those things you can tell from the visibly what they're doing, right? Drunky, it's clear that obviously what they're doing. Drunky, without them talking, how would we know who they're talking to? Without them talking like that, how would we know who they're talking to? No, I think that you don't need to know immediately. You don't need to know all of that information immediately. There might be some people out there who say, well, two people just appeared on screen. I don't immediately know all of their motivations, so they should say it. They should state it out loud to the camera so that I know exactly what they're all about. I think that that's really dumb. I think that's lacking in the ability to pick up cues from I know you're being silly. I know. I was sort of playing devil's advocate in that. Surprise the audience, surprise they're good. Yeah. There's a lot of movies that do it now, but the key difference is now. That was back in the late 80s, early 90s. Honestly, I can't hold a, although you've got other movies from, like, you've got movies like Studio Ghibli movies that are from the early 2000s that were very much like that in terms of they didn't give away all of the information. You met a character. I'm just gonna use Spirited Away because that's the one I know the most. When Chihiro met Haku for the first time, he was very friendly and kind to her. He showed her he guided her, he saved her in the moment when she was so afraid and so scared. And then later on, when she saw him again, he was much more cold and distant and unhelpful, and you didn't know why. But then later on, when you found out that he was under Yubaba's control and under the control of the spell that was causing him pain from Zeniba, you could understand more his motivations. It was never verbally explained to you. It was shown through his actions on screen, and through later on, things were then told in a more organic way. Like when he was explaining, or when Zeniba, there was a little exposition there, but when Zeniba was explaining, oh, you found my locket and the evil spell that was on it, or whatever, the gold seal, and she was like, wow, you broke my spell. Yeah, that's exposition, but it's a lot more understandable because she's telling it to a character who doesn't already know. But if she were to tell, if she had a friend who she had already been planning this all with, and then she turned to them and said, our plan of doing this, and this is succeeding, come on. I'm not arguing against anybody in this case. I'm arguing against the industry. Man, you are getting all the scrap today. I'm gonna have to talk to Rody about that. Uh-oh. Why are you not working? Oh no! There we go. Okay, cool. Woo! Maybe like after me bitching about the media industry for this long. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got the like screw attack symbol. I still, well, how would they know about the screw attack in the case, like, you got that on another area entirely? How would they know about it? I'm just gonna pick apart every single piece of media and be the ultimate asshole critic. Oh, hello. There we go. Nice. Yeah. I don't mean to be an asshole. It's just something that comes natural to me. Hey, Wolfgang! What's up, Fenrir? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Yes, I totally get that, Drunky. When you talk to Rhodey, make sure you tell it the Scrap Queen says it's doing a great job. That's exactly what I'll say. All right. What is this? This is that's interesting. I don't know what that means. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to live in mystery. Ooh. What the fuck? Okay. But yeah, one of the things that Metroid Prime 4 could do is make it a little bit less cumbersome to do the scan visor. I actually, you know what? I take that back. I get that the scan visor is supposed to be a trade-off. You're learning something new, you're getting information, and you're filling up your logbook. but you're trading off the ability to defend yourself in that moment. I kind of wish that you could do it without it taking over your screen to this degree. Like, you can barely see anything in this. Come on. But at the same time, it is all about trade-offs. I just don't know if it needs to be that much of a trade-off. Oh, okay. Why are you blue? Advanced arrow trooper resists team attacks on a blue explosive. Okay. Oh, I hit it with an unguided shot, baby. Ooh, they're trying to hit me with the phase on. That's gonna put me in. Ooh, okay. Okay, you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, that'll. I don't want to get overloaded in this moment. Are you gonna die? Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. All right, are you going to be projector? Looks like it can be lifted off the ground when attaching to some hook. I need the grapple, the ship grapple. So that's something that I would like to get, which I think I'm going to be getting here soon because I can't interact with this without it. And I would also like to get the missile dispersal missile diffuser missiles, disruptor missiles. I don't know what they're called. You can see pretty Samus. That's a good point. You can see some beautiful Samus. That's pretty cool. Also, did you guys know that Kim did a Zero Suit Samus cosplay on her Instagram and also on Halloween when she was on stream? That was cool. Okay, I need to not reference that. It's all good. It's all good. Everything's good. Okay, what am I doing? Projector, I barely know her. Ah! All right, I assume I have to blow this. Ooh. Oh, I don't have the X-ray visor thing. I need the phasite vision dealio. And also I don't have the wave beam, I guess, so I can't shoot through it. Can I blow this? Unit is offline until repaired. Okay. So then I presume we have to do this. When did this game out? 2007. Yeah. And honestly, 2004 for I think it was 2001 for Metro Prime 1, 2004 for Metro Prime 2, and holy hell. Like, I still think that I like this game. I just think that they sacrificed a lot of cool world stuff for motion controls. Like, you'll notice that a lot of the maps are surprisingly empty. A lot of the landscapes, they look cool, but they're fairly devoid of activity. And I just feel like Metro Prime 1 and 2 were a lot more fleshed out in form of the environment than Metro Prime 3 is. And I think that that's because they had to really focus on the motion controls. They put a lot of effort and energy into those, and that to me kind of was a bit of a distraction. And I wouldn't say that. I would say that the actual motion controls, everything that came out of it, is less interesting than what was lost. I would say the trade-off isn't good. I would say if you had no change and you just added these controls, which I think they did to Metro Prime 1 with the Switch release, and they did the Metro Prime 1, 2, and 3 re-release on the Wii. If you just added those to the previous ones, it's just a straight bonus. I wish that you had the option to go back and forth between the two and just play it with the normal controls. That would have been nice. But I don't really like some of the changes. This is a cool little mini game, but I don't know. Again, I don't think it's worth what we lost. Oh, we have to do it in a certain amount of time. Okay. Whew, that was close. Trunky Pumpkin Blind Game. Yee! I need to remove the sections of that stream where I drunkenly actor booty. It wasn't appropriate for stream. I shouldn't have done that. We had to talk about it afterwards. Like, is this? Ah! I've already scanned those, I think. It's not the end of the world, but it's also not something that really should have been out there. Okay. Just puffers. Okay. Ooh, what are you? Oh, we've already dealt with something like you. A mechanoid is a swarm bot. Interesting. So, it's essentially the same thing as the things that we saw on Brio. The shriek bat thing. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Okay, never mind. It's different. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that was an upgrade to what the previous one was. Interesting. Okay, it was for Halloween. This is one part of a larger network to provide additional power to nearby pods. Okay, can I? Oh, I have the screw attack. Yeah. I was gonna do that. You don't have to hint me out. Ooh. Ah! Yeah. But okay, I will say, let me take back what I just said, because this is actually really cool. The fact that there's a pirate presence in this area, and it's not just something that I can just wipe out every time I go into a new area and they just respawn. They're just driving by. They're doing their own thing. They have their own goals, and they're like, oh, hey, there's that Samus bitch that's always killing us. Let's go ahead and drop her a couple of missiles, and then they just keep driving by. They drop a couple missiles, keep driving by. I think that's actually kind of cool. I will give them credit. That's really freaking cool. How does one get in there? I imagine that's that isn't just a missile expansion. That's an actual item to get, I think. Hey, Eevee lover, how you doing? Drive-by missiling. Exactly. Oh shit. Try it again, I swear to God. There you go. Oh, don't you do it. Ah. All right. I don't think I can get this until I remove these somehow. Can I target this with my ship? Oh, shit. I target this, blow it up. Doesn't look like I can. Okay. All right, good to know. Guess what happened the other day? Oh, yesterday. What happened yesterday? Was it your birthday? Wait, no. Someone's birthday was recently. Pirate presents, just like One Piece. Yeah, but the pirates are more like Buggy in this one. Ooh. Okay. Car. Okay, go. Easy peasy. I'm squeezy. Elevator control system is short circuited. Alrighty. I imagine removing those gears out there will fix that. What does it say now? Or a Morse class turret. Okay. Have some phase on growth. Strong impact to probably shatter it. That'll do. This is definitely one of the things I remember removing, which we will then place in the other thing that we saw. But we need both the ship grapple beam and the disruptor missile dealio. And now I can't do this yet. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Anything down there, or is it just death? Looks like death. Electromagnetic cradle arm is retracted and powered down. It will remain in place. Okay, so never mind. This isn't the thing I was gonna pick up. Oh, doesn't seem like it now. There is a, hang on. There is a white door in the past. Okay, once we go up. Yeah, we should be able to go up from out here, I guess. Okay, just puffers. Ooh, hello. Yay, lore!
Time passed slowly as we suffered through our bad dreams. We endured their vision, till finally in the year 1435, our automated defense systems were triggered. A number of aliens, well armed and armored, had penetrated our battle screens and entered Elysia Station. Per protocol, we were revived from stasis to defend our home. As we mustered for battle, the aliens communicated with us and declared themselves to be under the banner of peace. A truce was called, and soon we began negotiations with the Galactic Federation. The Treaty of Elysia began a new era of prosperity for us.
That's cool. It's good to see the Federation actually having a positive impact on people. Cool, cool, cool. Can I... Wait. This also, I will say that the use of the screw attack in this game is better than in previous games. In Metro Prime 2, there were a few instances where you need to use it to get like a expansion pack or something like that. In Metro Prime 1, it was pretty much relegated to the very end of the game, if at all. Was it even in? It wasn't in the game. Never mind, it wasn't even in the game. You didn't even get. You just got double jump. You got the space jump boots. So in Metro Prime 2, you got it, and it was pretty much only used to get. It wasn't in 1. Okay, you're right. Yeah. Thank you, Callie. But in this one, it's not just used for expansions. It's actually used for navigation. Once you've gotten it, it is not just used for the walls, which is just like, oh, this is it's a Metroidvania lock. It's a lock saying you can't proceed any further until you get the item that allows you to. But in this case, just moving along, going long distances, that's pretty cool that you can actually use that. Metroid, it's my jam. Yeah, exactly. Because they didn't know how to make it work. Yeah, I can see that. Convert it into 3D. Well, hey, they did a good job in 2. You got back into Overwatch 2 yesterday, and I did well as Zarya. Evie, that's awesome. Congratulations. What were you playing? Were you playing Quick Play? Have you tried Stadium yet? Would you like to try it at some point? Here's hoping they figure out the speed booster and Shine Spark. Oh, that would be cool. Shine Spark is something that I didn't learn about until Metro Prime Fusion, which I actually played well after it came out on my Game Boy Advance, or actually my Game Boy DS, because it had the advanced capabilities. I just did Quick Play. Okay, cool. You tried out the perk system. Did you actually use any of the perks? Do you know how that works out? Zarya definitely has a couple of interesting perks. Where she can either make her bubbles or her damage more effective. Like her perk 1 and perk 2 of the energy gain, where she can use her AoE to generate energy, as well as her over 50 energy getting piercing with her beam. Pretty damn good. You did very nice. I was forced to get good with the Shine Spark thanks to Fusion and such. Came handy. I haven't played Dread yet. I still need to play Dread. I want to play this before Metro Prime 4 comes out. I want to finish this. This creature has entered hyper. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Good luck with your hyper mode. Ow. Okay. Well, congratulations on your hyper mode being a rousing success. Okay. Nothing else around us. Nothing above us. I didn't really check, but we'll just assume. Ah! I don't really have much place to dodge here. Alondronia! Hi. Again. Hi. Yeah, Shine Spark, and what was the other thing you mentioned? Shine Spark and speed. Oh, speed booster Shine Spark. Right, because it's the same. Like, I think Shine Spark is just a speed booster, but plus invulnerability and damage, right? I can destroy these to your class. Very fragile, yep. Sorry, Chozo. Anything down there? No. Woo! Yeah, they did this game way better with the protect. Uh-oh. I'm seeing a lot of Phazon recently. Phazon like growths. Oh, almost missed you.
The treaty brought us new supplies, fuel, and parts from the Federation. In return, we allowed them to use Elysia Station as they saw fit. They were glad to use the station's powerful scientific systems and gleaned a great deal of knowledge from our databanks. Unfortunately, the harsh atmosphere of our world was dangerous for the Federation researchers. They proposed to replace the humanoids with a single artificial intelligence unit, which they called Aurora.
That was the AU Aurora unit. Ooh.
Samus, I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
No, I want to scan it. Ah! Ah! Oops. Terminal controls, machinery, ship upgraded system is nearby. Oh, yes! Give me the grapple. The fun has arrived. They also made the ship more of a tool in this game than in previous ones. Previous ones, it's literally just another save room, basically. There's typically no actual use of it. In this one, you can do bombing runs, you can grapple things, you can have it move around the map. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty useful. It's a pretty cool mechanism. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Come on! You look like my head, but more sleek. And if I had tusks, if I was a boy, you'd be my head.
It's 4 o'clock. We got another hour. Cool. Let us upgrade our. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ship grapple system. Oh, I have to touch it. Oh, like a peasant. Just don't scratch the paint. Just don't scratch the paint. Ah, you're scratching the paint. It's so tiny, but it's probably like a hitch. It's like, you can throw a 10 billion ton extra component. I heard Daddy. Yeah.
Samus, now that you have the ship grapple, you should be able to assemble the Theronian bomb. We will upload the coordinates to all 3 bomb components to you now.
Cool. I'm just gonna go in and get some popcorn. Dave. You go ahead and upload those coordinates there, buddy boy. I'm definitely listening. What's up, Copred? Is it the multi-billion ton?
Samus, now that you have the ship grapple, you should be able to assemble the Theronian bomb.
Okay.
We will upload the coordinates.
So I'll do it while I'm in here. There we go. I'll read the map while I'm going up the elevator. Oh no, I'm in an elevator. Sorry, I can't hear you anymore. Hey. Hey. Okay, so I'm gonna take those two components and bring them all up to that location. Got it. Dooshki. They also did a really good job. Like it feels really good. The crew attack, if they did it wrong, could have felt pretty bad. Oh, hey, hey, the hell are you doing? Don't you blow up my bridge? Oh fuck.
And there we were, blasting her, and then she suddenly jumps off the platform. Like, I'm just sitting there going, is this supposed to be the best bounty hunter in the system? I don't think so. She can't even stay on a damn platform for all. And then she just appeared right in front of us. Like, I was like, oh, hey, Robin, did you see that? And he's like, yeah, what are you talking about? I was like, the bounty hunter just jumped off the damn platform. And he looked down, he said, then who's that? And then she was there, just standing on the platform. Like, what the hell am I supposed to think? Like, what? Can she teleport? What kind of bullshit is that? That ain't fair. That ain't fair at all. And then she blew up my ship, and I died. And that's why I'm here in front of the pearly gates with you. What do you mean I'm going to hell?
Which emulator are you using? Hi, Blue Link. I'm using an old emulator. It's based on Nintendo software. They came out with a motion-controlled box that could run games that were very similar to GameCube. It's the Switch. I'm sorry, the Wii. The Wii. I'm just playing on the Wii. How you doing, Blue Link? Good to see you.
These guys again.
You know what? I'm not even paying attention to you.
Woo! I think we dodged a bullet there.
Did the other one? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, did the other one just blow up with secondhand embarrassment? Yeah, I'm playing on the Wii. I actually played through Metroid Prime 1 and 2, the original GameCube versions, before this. I have my GameCube. I just don't know where it is anymore. Okay, so I want to go over here. But I want to reconnect these somehow.
How do I reconnect? That's the bit of a problem. I blew it up last time. You had a shield on you. What are you doing? You're just sitting there. What is it, an ornament? Is it a decoration? Is it supposed to look pretty? It ain't that pretty, I'll tell you that. I know I need to bring that thing out of the... I mean, it doesn't really matter since the Wii is a GameCube. I mean, I guess technically. Hey, what the hell was that for? I was using that. I was using those. Well, I wasn't using that, so thank you for that, actually. That was very helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I didn't actually need really any of that. I'm just gonna take it because I'm greedy. All right, here we go. Person with Parkinson can play Metroid. Hard difficulty. I was gonna say if a guy like me with my hand-eye coordination can play, then yeah, anyone can play. Come on, what are you talking about? It's a game. It's rated for E for everyone, so hey, why not? All right, so we got ourselves a whatever the hell that was, courtesy of an asshole pirate who also just tried to, destroy my favorite platform in the whole friggin' game. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't you worry about it. There's another door above us. I haven't been able to get in there yet because that stupid elevator is still broken. Hey, you have a shield now? Are you just gonna ignore the shield? You have a shield. Again, what, like, why even have the shield? Why even show me that you got a shield? It's not like you gotta use it. So I think I need to go upstairs and do it from the top. And that's the problem I have right now. I need to go upstairs. I don't really know how to do that. So if I were to look around here. Second bump. Voice bump. I need to go over here. Okay, maybe there's something I can do here now. And I go over here, and I come over here and go to the top, and then I grab it, then I go back over there. Got it. Okay. Okay. I think we got ourselves a plan. I don't know why I've stuck with his voice, but I kind of like it. Ain't really a, proper reason for it. I'm just doing it because that's what I do. I don't have time to play with you guys. I'm gonna move along now. You guys can do Ring Around the Rosie another time. I would love it if this door would open. Son of a bitch. There we go. Nearly foiled. So where are we going? We gotta go upstairs somehow. That goes downstairs. We gotta go across here and then go upstairs. Okay, I see where we're going. Kind of. I still don't have the missile thing that I need. Wait, hang on. Let's back out a little bit. Can't do that thing over here. Maybe I can do it in here. Hang on. Let's go in here. Let me go down. Does the Wii have all the same hardware as the GameCube? Just a different controller? All right, I still can't use this thing. It's kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I can grab it. Has a GameCube board in it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, would you take that somewhere else? It's bothering me. Hey, that's what I'm talking. Oh, great. We got a bit of an infestation here. Gonna need to find someone who handle those. Excuse me. I don't know where the exterminator is, but I can probably do the job. Power source for the projector, but it requires repairs before it can function. Okay, got it. So is my ship up there? It's just hanging there. Okay, I kind of like this. I'll be honest, that's pretty cool. That the ship is literally just hanging above me in the air with the device that I need to bring over. I'm just down here making repairs like Mr. Wachowski told me to. And all of a sudden, a bunch of these little cockroach assholes come out of the ground and start eating all the fibers. Let me see about dropping it back on the... Yeah. Drop it back. Put it back exactly where you found it. Thanks for the help, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, there you go. No, 2 inches to the left. No, my left. Not... Ah, crap. All right. Well, we'll see if it still works. That's cool. You can actually see the ship retreating in the distance. That's so cool. Hey, there we go. See the electricity working. That's useful. Now we got some platforms at least. 100% GameCube compatibility. That makes a lot of sense. Anything I can do with these? Oh, what the hell is that? Sculpture represents the searcher. I don't really care. And now we got ourselves a large two-tiered extendable implement. I'm gonna call it a tool. Oh, I can't go in here. How do I? Oh crap. Okay, I lost my. There we go. All right, I need Spider Ball access to get in there. I ain't Spider Man. I ain't even Spider Ball. I ain't even Spider Woman. Can't do that. But we can go over here. Spider Ball would be another thing that would be great to have. Spider Ball, missile, Seeker missile, you know, the works. The hell is that? Container can be pulled out from the wall once used to store nutrients for the local flora. Oh shit! Cyrillic tree. Bioengineering platform. A plant form. Planet. Okay. There we go. There we go. And so you got nutrients, you're saying? Okay, hang on.
Pull the lever.
Oh, damn, that was horrible. How you doing? There we go. That'll work. How you doing? So we're gonna need to go in there in a second, but we're not there yet. But we don't need to go around here. Collect the first component. Let's do that. God damn it. Another platform over here I can jump on. Ah, there is. Okay. I just gotta get up to here. Ah, what the hell? Ah, crap. Okay, I can take you. Can I have my mouse back? It's not a mouse, it's a puller. Whatever, he went away. We don't care. Give me back!
Yeah, this is probably made for like being more than 3 inches away from the TV that you're using it on.
Ah, crap! Went too high too fast. It's a problem I often have. Give me back my goddamn reticule. Thank you. Hey, Drunky. You seen who has come out in Rivals? Is it Gambit? Hey, Natasha, how you doing? Welcome to the party. Good to see you.
Yeah, I saw Gambit's out there. He looks pretty interesting. He looks like a combination of Zenyatta and Kiriko. He's I heard that they're doing a power creep patch. It's like everything is getting slightly more powerful. And I don't know. I've heard some people say it was like they're not sure about it, but I've seen some people say that it looks amazing. Darkest, hi, how are you? I'm doing well, Historical. How you been?
How you doing? I'm here, you know, fighting off the pirates and trying to restore, you know, the Galactic Federation or whatever shit they're calling it nowadays. I'm getting paid a hefty fee, but I don't know if it's worth it. Not with all these enemy plant life shit around here.
Yeah, he is. He's so cool. He has the VA from X-Men '97. Really? That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Gambit and Rogue and voiced by their OG cartoon characters. Really? Holy shit. I will say Tencent is doing amazingly with this game. Tencent is doing phenomenally with this game. I kind of want to grab a quick, I just want to reheat my burrito and eat that real quick because I'm really hungry right now. I don't know why, I just became so hungry. I just ate. Him and Rogue have their videos from the show. That is so cool. Actually, awesome. Gonna go over there real quick. But I'd love to hear more about it. So Gambit's gonna be in there. What are your thoughts on Gambit? What are your thoughts on the powers that Gambit has? And from the video that I saw, Gambit has like the ability to use a spade and a heart. Heart is healing and cleansing, and the spade is like an anti-heal. What else? It's like a extra damage that they take, like Zenyatta. He's fun, especially for strategists. Okay, cool. Okay, and I got a. Okay. I got a message from someone. I thought it was a message from my work, but it was actually just a generic message. I have this and this. I have some Chinese sausage in here that I really wanted to cook up. I've also got some Wagyu buns from Costco that look really good. But we're not going to eat those just yet. I'm going to throw that away. Do I have a good plate around here? This plate hasn't seen much use. I'm just going to use it again. I basically just used it to house some pistachios earlier. I also got some rice in the rice cooker, but I don't think I'm going to be using that just yet. I don't think I'm going to be taking that out. Sorry if that's loud. Sorry, I'm loud. It's just a little nugget. See, just a little morsel. A quarter of a, not even a quarter, maybe a fifth of a burrito. Gambit was my favorite X-Men, so yeah, I was screaming when it came out. Nice, very cool. I'm glad that you're going to be having a lot of fun with him. I'd love to hear more about your. So when you see the stuff that he has, the abilities he has, the weapons and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on him as a character in that game? Like, what are your thoughts on his portrayal? Not just like because the voice is phenomenal. The fact that they actually got the original voice actor, that's superb. Well, as a character in the game, he said he's going to be good for strategists. He's fun, but like, what are your thoughts on his anti-heal, his cleanse and stuff like that with Kiriko? I know Kiriko is a very hated character in Overwatch 2 because of the fact that she can cleanse so many effects and make people invulnerable. I don't know if Gambit's going to suffer the same issues. I'm going to leave this in here because I actually didn't need it. Loki, one of, if not the strongest, but he mentally blocks his full power. Gambit is Loki, one of, if not the strongest, but he mentally blocks his full power. So that's from the show, or from the comics and from the show. When you say he's one of the strongest, there's X-Men out there who can reshape the universe. Magneto can use his powers of magnetism to not just affect metal; he can also affect atomic bonds and stuff like that. Like I've seen people talking theory crafting about how he's the strongest. Doctor Doom, obviously, he's not a metahuman. He's not a mutant, but he's essentially one of. In some iterations, he's okay. He can shoot electricity. In other iterations, he can control the universe. Franklin Richards is incredibly powerful. He's a reality warper. Xavier, but tell me about Gambit. What about Gambit makes him so powerful? Yeah, what makes Gambit so powerful? He said he mentally blocks his full power. How does that happen? Say that again. So I'm asking, what makes Gambit so powerful? If Callie said that Gambit is one of, if not the strongest, but he mentally blocks his full power. What do you mean by that? Like, what is a representation that shows that he is much more powerful than he actually lets on? He's an amazing character. He could have been Omega Mutant, but as Callie said, he mentally blocks his power. Sinister takes it out of him. He controls all kinetic energy. So like, he essentially imbues kinetic energy into the cards that he throws out, or the staff that he has. Is that what you're telling me? Which essentially is like, if you've ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho, I can't remember what he's called, but the long black haired character from the Shiguro brothers, the Toguro brothers team. He has the ability to essentially create bombs, and because it's not just bombs, it's the fact that he can store potential energy into an item to then cause it to detonate. His mutation is that powerful. Interesting. Okay. So, can he remove kinetic energy? Can he, like, does he generate kinetic energy? Does he take kinetic energy from something and put it into something else? Or does he just add kinetic energy to something? Can he accelerate something to light speed by giving it the kinetic energy required? That's really powerful. If you can create energy, you can essentially create matter. He is a reality warper in that case. Wow. If he imbued the planet with enough kinetic energy, absolutely. Kinetic energy is just essentially just inertia, right? Like, so what you're telling me is he could straight up nullify the Juggernaut, because the Juggernaut, his whole thing is that he has kinetic energy that can't be stopped. He has inertia that cannot be impeded by anything. And instead of just like getting in his way and stopping him physically, Gambit could just remove his kinetic energy. So he artificially limits himself because he's afraid of becoming so powerful that he becomes a villain. Interesting. Interesting. That's a really cool concept. It's a really cool concept. I like that. Blinded by his own power. Wait, another thing I wanted to mention, because one of the things I hear a lot about Cyclops is that he doesn't generate beams. He doesn't shoot beams out of his eyes. He actually, his eyes are essentially an opening to a universe that is purely concussive kinetic force. I don't know if kinetic was used. I know concussive was used, but it's concussive force. And so when he opens his eyes, that energy is able to escape into our universe, and he can dictate how much of it comes out by his essentially wincing his eyes. No, he opens portals to the punch dimension. The punch dimension? Is it called the punch dimension? He's one of those mutants who could technically solo being like Galactus. His upper limits are insane, so he has himself limited. Okay. Hi, Cheese. It's like getting punched. Oh. It's like getting hit with something that is a blunt force, right? Like, it could be a tiny, if he squints his eyes, it could be a tiny little beam that comes out and breaks a small log, like hitting it with a small hammer. Or it could be a massive beam that tears through something like a wrecking ball. Yeah, the ruby quartz visor. I don't really understand that because the energy that comes out of his eyes, it isn't like it's light that can be filtered. It's actually just force. It's Wolverine. When I met him when I went to Universal, he's like, oh, cool. You came to work. You came to my work. Jeez. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, Wolverine at Universal. Okay, that's really cool. I had a photo shoot with Spider-Man one time for a work event. That was fun. The guy who played him was like very much in character. It was actually perfect. He was hilarious. All right. Pardon me for my dustiness. He did with Madeline? How you doing, Cheese? Good to see you. I think we can go through now. Oh, all right. Cool. What do we got? What do we got? Lore.
Aurora was placed within one of our floating pods and connected to the station's network. This connection allowed Aurora to control not only the facility, but us as well. Our link allowed us to reap the benefits of the Aurora's own connection to the Federation's Aurora network. The units were capable of communicating with one another, regardless of the distance. The vast amounts of information were passed down to us. As the years went by, we aided the Aurora and our Federation allies in their research. We studied potential enemy threats and collected data on their activities. It was, in some small way, a means to atone for our inability to help our creators years ago. Through our alliance with the Federation, we were able to prevent many disasters, bringing an end to numerous threats in the cosmos. We're not certain if that was what our creators would have wished to happen, but it was certainly a peaceful life.
That going on a tangent with Cable. Oh, okay. Madeline was Cable's, wait, so it's so weird. I assumed it so he doesn't go over on his ass. Like he like blows himself over, or like head over heels kind of deal. On another tangent with Cable. I don't know much about Cable because Cable I know is part of the X-Men universe. With I know he's interacted with Deadpool obviously because of the movies, but I've never really seen his interaction in the comics. All I know is he's a guy from the future. So, is he a mutant or is he a cyborg? Like he's got a bunch of cybernetic enhancements. I told him that he's my fave, and he said that that's not hard. I'm doing good, eating cheese curds. Nice. Also, when I went, I got a plush of him. That's cool. Okay. That's gotta feel good that you got the plush of your favorite character. This is the elevator that we were seeing above. That was. Can I jump on it? Ah, that's cool. It's not just this like a static thing that I can't get on. In earlier games, it would have just been static. This looks like something I can melt, but I can't. Is there a control unit around here that I can? So this is the second one. This is the second. Oh no, this is the first bomb component. Okay, cool. Is there any other way I can go, or this is the only way? This is the only way. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, it's just highlighting it. Madeline Pryor is Jean Grey's clone. Nathan Summers, aka Cable's mother. Oh shit. A techno-organic and virus plant. Okay. Circle Lord phase items that can only be destroyed by the person. I tried to jump over it and I dodged that. got one. We got one.
Quit vomiting on me!
I see a kinetic orb interactable down there. I don't know if that's something I can do with him in the room, or if it's something I should try with him in the room. Oh shit, I can't do that one. Can I do this? Ah shit, okay. Oh, it's just gonna, he's just gonna close him every time I do it. Okay, got it. Madeline Pryor's Jean Grey's clone, Nathan Summers, and Nathan Summers, aka Cable's mother. Oh, Nathan Summers is Cable. Got it. Cable's mother. He had a techno-organic virus implanted in him, so that the technology he has stops the techno-organic virus from killing him. Okay, so the techno-organic virus is, I'm assuming that's like essentially nanobots that were implanted in him to cause some kind of harm in some way. It's actually a silly thing. I met an online friend in person for the first time, and we went to Universal. The first thing I do when I walk into the park is I see Wolverine and ask him if I can go talk to him. It was a really fun day. Nice. Cable Larry is Cable is Larry the Cable Guy. Exactly.
Get her, mutant! Get her done!
Okay.
Oh shit! Get her maximum effort. Turn around, big boy.
Good thing he only vomits. Like, if he tried to slash me or something, that'd be interesting. Okay, cool. Let's try to get a couple of the. That's 1, 2. There we go. Get 2 of them instead of the normal 1. Good. God, I can't hit him. Oh, I actually got a hit. Oh.
Come on, let me hit him! He's big and shiny and he's got big shiny arms. He's like Popeye if he was a shiny Pokemon.
I tried to jump and it kept dodging. I wonder if I can cheese the fight by doing this. What the fuck? Where do they go? Oh, he bites me. That's happened. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, Jesus Christ. The aiming in this is so bad sometimes. Oh, I got a hit. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Ow, fuck. Ah, come on, I'm dodging. Your visor thing still isn't cracked, is it? Jesus Christ. Lose! Loser Larry! Oh, God, you're such a loser, Larry. Oh. There we go. Got a couple of good hits on there. There we go. Okay, we got a couple good hits. Damn it. I need to get more twos. There we go. Turn around, I dare you. Turn around, I dare you. Let's see that ugly mug. Okay. Alright, cool. Feels like it's becoming a little bit less hard. I'm not sure. Alright, give me some time to spawn 1, 2, fuck. Okay, finally. Got a little bit of a damage over time effect too. Nice. God damn it. Turn! Jesus Christ! Oh my God. I can't even lock on anymore. There we go. So much more DPS doing this than trying to lock on. At least he's not doing a ton of damage to me. There we go. I have to go have a good stream. Thank you, Natasha. I love you. You're amazing. In 97, does he mustn't use it all the time? In 97, he does. Okay. It doesn't give off Scott's mutation. I'm aware of, but his psychic powers is one of the strongest, and he can hardly use it. But he can hardly use it. Really? He has psychic powers? Where in the media did it ever indicate that? Because I've never seen Cable have anything to do with psychic. He's always been technological, like basically an assassin. He's basically like Black Widow, like a highly trained human with enhancements from technology. Although Black Widow is more just human with gadgets, he's human with gadgets baked into him. He's a techno virus at bay. So, I mean, I feel like then it's really a non-issue. Like it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like how Wolverine's self-healing is used to keep him from suffering the adamantium poisoning of the adamantium. So his self-healing is vastly diminished over what it could be if he didn't have the adamantium in his skeleton. But it's still like it doesn't manifest in the story at all beyond the occasional, oh yeah, I'd be dead if I didn't have this ability, right? That's a non-issue now. Okay, but I mean, but you see what I mean, where if you introduce a threat that doesn't have any impact on their active activity within the story, and a power to combat that threat so that it doesn't have any activity in the story, and the power only affects the threat, and the threat only affects the powers. The threat is the only reason the power exists. You essentially have negated yourself. Like imagine you had a schedule, and you had your schedule of 7 days a week, and then you had a horrible, no good meeting at work on Friday, but then you also had a holiday on Friday, and so the holiday didn't really take any effect other than stopping you from having to do that meeting. And so the meeting was really rendered completely useless. The meeting didn't have any effect on you. Having that meeting or not having that meeting doesn't change the fact that you're not going to be there on Friday. I'm just saying that it seems almost like if you add in two counterpoints, one counterpoint that stops the other counterpoint, and they essentially amount to nothing, a stalemate, it just seems like why even have it in the first place? Unless it has something to do with the story, then in which case, awesome. But it just seems like and I know I'm being contrarian. I am being contrarian. I know that I apologize that may seem a little let's do this. That may seem a little frustrating sometimes, but it's just because I genuinely do like storytelling, and I feel like there's a lot of times where an artist will use tropes in storytelling to sort of get around things that could be solved with a little extra work. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Yoink! Did I need to re-put it together? Because it was widened at the bottom before. Hi, Dragon! You watch cable TV? I don't know. Gotta go. See you later, Natasha. You're amazing. Is it gonna be together or apart? It is. It's re-togethering. Okay, cool. That's cool. All right, we did that. We got the part 1. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get part 2 and 3. Ooh. Where the hell even am I? Okay, so it's completely locked off now. Oh, wait. Okay, there's just an area that I couldn't get before. Got it. All right, so I'm not locked off from going back that way if I ever need to. Damn it. I'm into hyper mode. Yeah, destroy him in one shot or they'll hyper mode. Alright. Like that. Okay, do we hear anything? No, okay. If I recall correctly, Cable uses his psychic in X-Men 97. And he even mentions that he doesn't use it often. You know what I'm talking about though when it comes to like sometimes it feels like comic writers will just throw in a new power or something that has never been seen or heard from before and may never be seen or heard from again just to solve a specific issue in that one moment. And it's like if you do that, you're essentially ruining the stakes of your world, because anytime somebody has a problem and there's tension, you know that somebody can just essentially develop a new tool that they either was previously never mentioned or was just something that they had but was never used. And what I'm saying is, like, if you can overcome any problem and save the day in the last moment with something that they just pull out of their ass at that point, and it's not just like a matter of intelligence. It's not like they noticed something that they could overcome. It was like, oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you guys before, but I actually have a bazooka in my back pocket. And they, oh, the bad guy's gone now. Yeah, all right, never gonna mention that bazooka again. He was born with it. It's not new. He inherited it from his mother. But like what I'm saying is, like, if it's never been talked about before, if most people who are watching this, except maybe there was a flashback in like the first comic he was ever in, and it's like, oh, BT Dubs, he's got psychic anyway, and they move on. It has talked about before. Okay. I guess in what's it called in the MCU, when Iron Man uses his red lasers that he only uses every now and again, he's used his red lasers like probably 3 times. It was introduced in Iron Man 2 when he was fighting Whiplash, and he at one point he does a spin and he spins around and he destroys all of the minor robots before Whiplash comes in and he and War Machine have to fight them. When he does that, War Machine says, next time you might want to lead with that. And he's like, sorry, buddy, it's a one-off. I can only do it once. That was a relatively poorly written just because it was never introduced before that. Yes, his suit has a lot of technical capabilities, but if you introduce a technology to his suit that can just overcome any problem without showing it beforehand, like, I'm not necessarily saying like when he first introduced the suit in Iron Man 1 and he pulls out this missile that destroys the tank, at that point, you're basically seeing what the suit can do for the very first time. It's entirely new. Everything about it is new, and he's showcasing his abilities, including the uni beam, the thruster beams, the repulsor beams, his various his thing where that auto targets all of the people and shoots them from his shoulder. You know, all of those things. Roddy not be controlled anymore. Right, but what I'm saying is like those abilities are all being shown for the very first time in that instance in Iron Man 1. They're showing all of these abilities for the first time. Nothing is going to be previously shown. So then later on, when you're seeing him use his repulsor beams and you're seeing him use his uni beam and you're seeing him use his little like the missiles and stuff that come out of him, all of these things, you're like, I have seen them do this before. All of this is within reason. When he's against the fighter jets and he says flares and he deploys flares and it like it distracts the missiles and they explodes and he's able to go away. At that point, you now know he has flares. Later in the movie, he's fighting Obadiah Stane and he's getting, you know, choked out and he says flares and flares go up everywhere and Obadiah's sensors get overloaded and he loses control of him. The reintroduction of a previously used item or ability, attribute, whatever, gives people who are watching and people who know the character a sense of catharsis. They're like, oh my god, I forgot that he has this thing. He's so smart for using it in this scenario. But then when you get to the point where he's fighting all the robots and he's fighting with War Machine, they hack War Machine. War Machine's suit is now under the control. But like the issue is with Cable is a very introduction, him being psychic was a part of it. It's like you see Wolverine, you know, his healing and claws, you know, Cable has psychic and guns. Did he ever use psychic before? Did he ever use his psychic abilities, or did they just say this guy has psychic abilities? Because if he used them before, that's what I'm saying. It's like I was under the impression that he only ever used his psychic abilities one time in X-Men 97, and every other time it was just explained away like he has it but he just doesn't use it. He did. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's like there was a miscommunication. But Trixie! But what the concept that I'm talking about doesn't apply to Cable in this sense then. But do you understand what I'm talking about? Where and you I mean you're very knowledgeable with this kind of stuff. So I feel like I'm talking I don't want to like talk down and say, well, this is obviously something you should. I feel like this is something that you do know about, and I'm just having a trouble communicating. But like, in the event that something is introduced and it's never ever talked about again, and it's never ever talked about before that, and it's like the person just has that ability. Like let's say in the Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf is fighting the Balrog and he pulls out his staff and does the shield thing and he blinds him and he cracks his thing. All of those things are well within reason of his previous abilities. Like if he just held up his staff and a big ass metal spike came out of the ground and impaled the Balrog and killed it, and he turned around and said, job done, that would have been very much of a letdown, right? That would have been disappointing. Use it more in the comics, sparingly and much weaker due to the fact that he's always using it to not die. Exactly. Okay, so that is a previously established ability. That's part of his character, and that makes a lot of sense. So that's really cool that it's part of that. And yeah, I'm limited to certain forms of media, namely the MCU, where they don't have all the stuff that the comics have. So when I hear about this kind of things, and if somebody says, oh yeah, he has this ability, but it's never talked about, then that leads me to believe that it's one of those like I'm gonna pull it out of my ass and win situations. But so like in that situation where I was just talking about, if Gandalf pulled out his staff and suddenly chunk, the Balrog was impaled and he just turned around, was like, got him. Then at that point it feels almost like it was an unearned victory, and you don't feel I got some great YouTube channels for you if you want to keep up with comics. I'd love to. Yeah. Great second screen stuff. Hell, I do that all the time, especially when I'm in bed. I'm playing on my Steam Deck, and I'm watching stuff on my phone. I'm typically watching like I survived 200 days in this game, or the thing about this game, you know, here's what makes Avatar such a classic, you know, stuff like that. But so yeah, if you have abilities that are in line with previous things that a character had, like let's say War Machine in the third movie that you see War Machine in pulls out a chain gun that shoots phosphorus rounds and lights things on fire, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's pretty much in line with all the other abilities that War Machine had. But if he held up his hand and shot a bolt of lightning that incapacitated Thor, you'd be like, did he really though? Did he really, movie? Comics Explained, Variant Comics, Comic Storian. Sadly, Comistorian himself. I'm glad that they keep the channel alive. With new content is honor. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's sad. Oh, the lever was on cooldown. Ah, sorry. 134 seconds. All right, it's coming. 2 more minutes. It's 5 o'clock now. I'm gonna have to find another a point to do a save station here, because I am getting like 5 o'clock is my limit. Okay, where are we again? I need to stop talking about this for just a moment. Sorry, guys. Malfunction detected. Okie doke. Did I use any energy? I could. Do you have any energy? You don't. Okay. I can get this first time. Yay. Whee! Okay. I don't know why the other ones. I guess maybe that it was like, oh, this one wasn't broken. Yay! Okay, so I'm missing. There's one more energy supply over here that needs to be done. Ah, damn it. I accidentally hit the B button too. It didn't really help. Whew. That was dumb. I was dumb because I was failing to do it properly. I should be getting the seeker missiles here pretty soon, because I think this thing requires seeker missiles to be disengaged. Does that orange door go anywhere? I don't want to go back down this elevator real quick. Go through the orange door, just see what's out there. Also, Chris, how are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. What's going on? Sorry, I was in a heated discussion about story time and stuff, you know. Ooh. Save room, save room, save room. Damn. Right. Ow. What? Ah, crap. There we go. Okay. Oh shit. I'm just gonna try. Oh no! I thought I could blow it up. Shit. There we go. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I'm forced to be hitting the back button. Okay. It's still hitting the back button. Okay, one second. Maybe if I unplug and then replug. Okay, good. Whew. Uh-oh, I didn't time this right. Nope. Damn, I'm really good at missing this. Have you played Fusion? I have. Fusion. I played it so many times because Fusion is one of my one of the only Game Boy ones I have. It is great. I love that one, especially the robot and the whole like lore with Adam. Ah, so close. Okay, I was gonna say play Dread before if before Dread, play it if you haven't. Yeah. Okay, cool. So is it a spiritual successor? Is Dread a spiritual successor to Fusion? It's a direct sequel. It's Metroid 5. Okay. So Metroid Fusion, where does that lie? That's after what, Metroid 4? Where does it lie in the Ooh, Jesus. That was actually a good jump scare. Bioarm's energy was completely drained. Okie doke. Well, we got some Metroids coming up soon. We recently had some Metroids that we saw, but they weren't like flying Metroids. They were more like the reptilian evolved form of Metroids. That was parallel, unable to defend while being attacked. Dark. Those thing over repeated force impact from all sides. Something was crunching on him. Okay, so we're gonna hope that this is a save station. Other M can die in a fire. Yes, that agreed.
But Adam, why?
Metroid 1, 2, Super, Fusion, and Dread. Okay, primary timeline ones. Nice. Primes will take place between 1 and 2. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So I think I like Metroid Primes or Metroid Primes and I haven't played the other ones yet, so like I guess Metroid Fusion does this too. I like their explanation as to why you don't have all the equipment that you've previously had in previous games. Because like obviously if you got equipment in a previous game, you'd have it in the next game. Like, why wouldn't you? But the reason why you don't have them because some cataclysm happened and she lost all her armor. Her armor basically ejected all those features to keep her safe. Cool. That was it. I gotta end up because it's 5 o'clock and I do need to go. I'm gonna be having a weekend with Kim. I'm very excited about that. I like how this one does it because like she had all the expected stuff in Prime 3. Yeah, she has all the expected stuff, and then she gets corrupted by Saison Samus, corrupted Samus, bad Samus, blue Samus. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and thank you for the hugs. It's good to see you, Chris. Various suit, charge beam, missiles, all that good stuff. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I think the fact that they had to remove all that stuff to put her in the PED suit, I think that was a good. You low key love the PED suit. I guess I like the gravity suit, and I like the the phase on suit from Metroid Prime 1, but I like the gravity suit primarily. And I don't really like the light suit. I like the dark suit. I didn't really like the light suit. It looks, I don't know, it looked kind of odd to me. But the dark suit was fun. Gravity suit is my favorite. Yeah, gravity suit. Well, it's also purple. So. Cause it's human tech. That's true. The PED is human tech mixed with Chozo. What was left. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. That is really cool. All right. We're gonna end up the game. I'm gonna find somebody to raid, and I do have to pop along quickly. I'm very excited to see Kim tonight. I'm very excited. I also want to watch more. I want to watch Beetlejuice with her. She's never seen Beetlejuice. She's never seen The Matrix. The Matrix is a little dry. There's a lot of math.
Pull
A
the
lot of
lever,
talk.
Gronk.
There's a little That's so cool. I love it. That's funny. You only said, yeah.
Hey, hang on. Come on, one more time. You don't know what you're missing. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna rock this joint. You think this is cool? You think this stream is cool? This stream is bullshit. This stream is worthless. It's boring. Come on. I can spice it up. Real easy. Swear to God, snap my fingers. Oh, we got this.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to watch that movie.
Come on.
We're gonna try to get her to watch that movie. Try to get her to watch Matrix. Matrix is a little bit harder. Beetlejuice. I didn't say it all the way. I said Beetlejuice.
Oh, quit being a cock tease, you motherfucker.
Anyway, I love Beetlejuice.
And there we go. Just the meal. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate you coming in here, keeping it classy, keeping it sassy, keeping it classy. Very nice.
But yeah, trying to get her to I think that she's gonna enjoy that one. I think that she'll enjoy it a lot better. I also find it funny that it's Michael Keaton and Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin does not look like Alec Baldwin or act like Alec Baldwin. Like later on in 30 Rock, I feel like he's so much more pompous later in life. Earlier on, he just reminds me of any other random actor, you know? Find someone to raid. Big Sig is live playing Umamusume. Name. Kimmy's live playing Baldur's Gate. Nice. That's an ad. Yeah, it's an ad. Okay. 40-second ad. So we're going to be watching Kimmy instead because I can't see. See, Rose Aviata is also there. Rose Aviata is cool. VTuber. Very cool. Very friendly. Doesn't look like a Baldur's Gate. We are going to be raiding our good friend Kimmy. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna drop you the link. Boop, 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 boop. Let's. What the hell happened to him? Oh Jesus! What the hell happened to him?
Ignore that scene. Oh.
Damn!
I like how you just snap the neck and
Oh!
it just comes floating out like a little baby. Oh, he has a I know, that's what I'm saying.
Eat it.
Oh.
Well, you the one who said it first. Can we not just light it on fire? Is that not even an option?
Damn!
I actually don't know. You want to go fight this owl bear thing? Actually, no, owl bear's Dave. I forgot about that. That's Dave.
I wish I liked this game. Not that I wish I liked it. I love this game. I wish I could play this game. This game has so much
Herbs.
FOMO that I have such a hard time playing it.
So I can make potions for everybody.
Make potions.
Oh, we gotta go upstairs.
All right. So yeah, guys, you know her, you love her, Kimmy. Let's do the raid command. Kimmy's also working with Hardcore Death, make some cool stream stuff, and also working with Doom to make some cool, awesome stuff. So thank you all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the conversations. Thanks for the listening to my rants, but also engaging and having cool talks about these kinds of things. I really appreciate that. You guys have a good one. Bye, Chris. Bye, Callie. Bye, everybody.